everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Minnesota Vikings, led by their new quarterback, Kirk Cousins. They match up with Tom Brady in the New England Patriots. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
When I saw those lateral type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
When I see Latavius Murray with the ball in his hands, I think that he's a dangerous player. He has good speed.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space. And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. 2 great competitors, 2 fantastic players.
39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the rookie out of Georgia, Sony Michel. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
I'm focusing in on Everson Griffin, who's coming off with 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances and tied for 4th in sacks with a career-high 13 in 2017. Really anchors the defensive front of the Minnesota.
Let's go!
On 2nd down, Michel. That ball running right through it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I love 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Allen has it, left side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route definitely is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 3-0 is our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this.
I knelt to pray today.
The Vikings holding the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. It's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook. We're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, here's Cousins. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and down.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
And that's caught inside the 30. Still going. They can't stop it. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 53 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap.
Even Gostkowski on for the extra point. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back to Foxborough after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan. Side of midfield. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks. Yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emerson Griffin. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Brady now to throw. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Here, you owe us some explanations.
Get to the football. It's blocked. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Cook. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Fighting to stay upright. He's going to look deep for Edelman. He's got a man, complete. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 44 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. They shakes him off. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to it.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. Give. This is Michelle. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And now out for these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes this on and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
Just to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Brady. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Well, we know that someone has absolutely no fear. Pull it down. They throw it downfield. That ball was competed for by both the defender and the guy catching it, and he comes down with it. Now they got first.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. They have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop?
Well, he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Kowski for the point after. Gostkowski the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Cousins now on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
The Patriots.
20.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st. Michelle runs over it. Finding room inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. Two plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings there. In that case, run it up.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is now 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Top it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot now for Cousins. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys who's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. Let's face it.